Day 125, this journey, 3rd of October. It's a beautiful day, just walking down by the canal, treated to this splendid display of English weather. So, I think after 125 days of vlogging, I'm thinking that this should be actually linked to some of the things I want to talk about today. So, I've done it before out. I've filmed like 15-minute video. I forgot to turn the mic on. I don't normally get frustrated, but that was mildly frustrating. Anyway, so I think this morning I've got up around 4. I didn't do much work today. I've been doing some research. It's quite nice to just think and do some research at this time. But what I've decided to do, I've been doing these daily videos and really got into the habit of them and getting a lot out of them. But I don't necessarily want them all to be about business. So I think this has really been more of a personal vlog of my story, me, Michael Toddy, building a company. And I always pictured the videos, the channel for Nonconformity being a bit more professional and educational and edited with actual people that know what they're doing. This is me just really rambling and talking and coaching myself, I guess. Coaching myself in a way. So I might just flip this channel to me. It links with this Mark Clue indie page that I've purchased the lifetime for, and then you get a page. So I've put all the different nonconformity startups in there, and I managed to link the Stripe yesterday to the account, so it feeds in, it just reads. It's really clever because he's gamified startups, and he's done a lot of little gamification stuff, and that's what I wanted to do with Nonconformity. And now seeing him doing it, it's verified, kind of giving me some confirmation, but also inspiration and more ideas of crazy things that I'm up to. Just be a bit more crazy and keep going. So where was I? Yeah, so this too a vlog. We've got that personal page, which will be my personal brand, as well as obviously I've got the company brand and all of the sub brands in there. A personal brand with me. I like the idea. I bought my nickname's Toddy. A lot of people have known me for years and called me that, and then they're like, Michael Todd. So I might as well go with that short, snappy nickname to be known as for my personal brand, who's building Nonconformity Company, an unusually long, unnecessarily long company name. I quite like the idea of that. Toddy, who started Nonconformity Company. Nonconformity Company. 8 syllables. 8 syllables. Nonconformity Company. Nonconformity Company. Yeah. So, I think I'll switch this because sometimes I might not want to talk about business. I might, like yesterday, I made some banana bread. I might just want to share that with you. Then that can link to the nonconformity recipes, making recipes simpler. I can put some recipes in there. Then I can focus the nonconformity channel on the more professional kind of stuff to do with the brands and helping, the educational stuff, the tools, talking over everything. And this one, there'll be no pressure. I can really be myself. Some swans over there. And somebody in a tent. Don't see that every day. And so, yes, Toddy will be the personal brand. This will be the vlog. I've got the indie page, which will be www.eltodd.com, eltodd.com. Domain hack, so I could have the email address. Michael Todd with the A and the @ symbol, but I don't use it anymore. So don't email me that, if you can work that out. Actually, if you can work that out, I'll set up the email, and if you can work out what I just said and email me, then I'll give you a free hour coaching session worth loads of money. Right, so what are we talking about today? Yes, I'm going to carry on with these videos. I'm going to do them more of a personal brand so we can differentiate between me, Michael Toddy, and the company brand. Then I can start building the non-conformity channel as we go. I'm going to be waking up at 4 a.m. every morning, and I want to start writing every morning and using this Beehive, testing this Beehive tool, which is like a blog / newsletter email platform, which looks really good. That Mark Liu uses it, and it plugs into the indie page. So I think, yeah, I'm always interested in the person behind the brand, the person behind the business. You know, what are they into? What else have they done? What's their story? Like, I love to hear about their story. It's very inspiring and interesting and curious. So I think I need to build my brand alongside the company, because people will be curious, people will want to see. And then again, I want to get better at writing and expressing my thoughts and ideas and things and stories. I've got a lot of stories, a lot of experience, a lot of stories to link in with educating people and inspiring people. And again, I can link my writing with the company, I can link it with ideas, I can link it with helping people. And again, just getting at my voice better in the form of writing. I've been experimenting with some of the short form content, but I think, you know, long form, medium to long form written content, that's never going to die, is it? Never, because books are never going to die. So that kind of content's going to die. But this short form content, it's really kind of addictive. Like, I've stayed away from it, but I've obviously got back into it with having to download this Instagram and TikTok and YouTube shorts, and some of the videos are just, it's like a machine gun to the face of images and sounds, and you can see why it's addictive. I've been sucked in, and I'm just like, oh, but is it actually any good? Am I actually getting much out of this? I mean, I guess you do a bit, but it's yeah, long form content, when you can get into it, because you're scrolling that quickly that before you know it, even if you have seen something interesting, your mind's been sent in that many directions that it's just all skewed all over the place. So I'm going to use this platform to do writing every day and show up every day to build my profile on X as well. And that will in turn, like these videos, start slowly building into having an audience, which I need an audience so I can get customers from visitors to the websites. And hopefully, I'm really feeling like when this starts to get out there, I'm only going to be able to look back and see what's worked with hindsight. So in the meantime, I've just got to try some different things and consistently show up, consistently put my message out there and start talking authentically. I think the consistency wins. So if I've got the video side on YouTube, which is more medium to long form content, I guess, not really feeling the shorts, but then in written form as well, linking it all together, get better at writing and get better at showing up. And then but there's also like less pressure to just do it on the business stuff every day. So yeah, that's where we're at. And that's it. That's what I wanted to discuss. Yeah, like, we've got quite a few businesses now that are obviously helping you set up your own businesses. Yesterday, well, we've got Build in Reverse, which is going to go the whole cycle. We've got Non-Conformity Launchpad, which is how to start an online business. Button, have ideas. Button, no ideas. So if you've got ideas, we'll take you through if you've not got ideas, then you've got to wait. Yesterday we did software stacking, which is about putting different software recipes together. I might make that one into a competition, actually. But yeah, we'll see. But I was just thinking I was listing this morning all of the different ways to how to start thinking about different ideas that you can do. You would have had a lot of life lessons, probably, if you've been around for a few years. What are those lessons? You know, when you did something wrong and you had a big life lesson, list all of those. There's things that you can pick out there to teach other people. If you can teach people things, you can build businesses around them. But for now, just start thinking about lessons that you've learned, experience that you've had, big wisdom kind of drop-ins from things that you realized. You know, sometimes you realize something that you looked at something completely different for years, and then you had a realization. You're like, wow, you know, that's worth something, because it's called wisdom. Wisdom can be sold and packaged up in many different ways. Problems that you've had, things that annoy you, things that are boring, things that you hate doing, things that take time. List all of these things. List your frustrations. List the things that annoy you. List the things that are boring. List the things that you wish you didn't have to do. And they too can be broken down into pieces, wrapped back up, selected into parcels, packages, businesses, services, wisdom upgrades, life upgrades, little nuggets. And also, just if there's something you want to learn, or if there's something that you want to help other people with, just begin doing that. Start talking about it. Then you find out you don't know what you don't know until you start doing that. Like with non-conformity pizza, we've got the starter going. We're going to do this pizza and turn something I want to learn into something I'm going to teach, and then turn that into a business, to show you by example how you can turn anything into a business, anything that you're into. But just start. Don't think about the business. Start about something that you're into, something you want to help people with, because then you'll have to have done a lot of things. Get a website, get a channel, get a tripod, start filming, start editing. So many little things to work out. So just remove the business, remove the pressure of all of that. Start with, get an audience, tell somebody about it, email a few friends what you're doing. There's a lot of things that get you out of your comfort zone that you have to do before you have to register a company or spend any money, or even get a website, really. So that'll do. We enjoy the rest of the walk in peace. Hope you're all well. Big love to you all out there. And yeah, we're just hoping and aiming to help people by showing you lots of examples of all the different things that you can do in the simplest way possible. Education by examples in the simplest way possible. All right. Ciao.